Hello everyone, today I'm showing you a brand new product on the market. So DJI's digital FPV system has become very popular lately and people are looking around for frames to put it into. So here's just one offering from iFlight, the DC3. This is the bind and fly version. Inside the frame you'll find an F7 mini flight controller and a 40mm 4-in-1 ESC. The flight controller is connected to the DJI unit for automatic recording when armed, and all of this in a space no bigger than your hand. This being the bind and fly version, you only need to add your own receiver and radio, or if you have a DJI remote you can bind directly to the DJI FPV system. Here's some sample footage from the DJI goggles DVR. As you can see, we're using focus mode. This means the center portion of the screen is using the highest amount of bitrate, and then the outer edges of the screen are using a lower amount of bitrate. This helps by reducing the amount of data that has to be sent back to the goggles, thus improving latency and performance. Here's a good example of focus mode. You can see that the center of the screen is nice and crisp, whilst the outer edges are slightly more blocky. So let's watch from the HD Air unit side. So as we flew the unit around our yard here, we didn't really see any latency issues. The blocking that comes from the focus mode wasn't really apparent when we were actually flying, because technically we are focused, as the name says. We were focused on the center of the screen and we don't really pay attention to the outer edges so much, but they are there in our peripheral vision just to help with the flight itself. Once we armed the quad, the unit actually started recording in HD on the Air unit for us, so if we forgot to do it on the goggles, it's always backed up on the Air unit card anyway. We were flying the quad around on 650mAh 4 cell and a 850mAh 4 cell for around 4 to 5 minutes depending on our flying style at the time. Because the signal is so robust on the DJI unit, I found myself just flying around slowly and actually enjoying the view and looking for little nooks and crannies to actually fly through, so that was what the majority of my personal flying was doing. The iFlight 1404 4600kV motors performed really nicely and came down cold to the touch, but again that could have been due to my slow flying style at the time of the flight. So let's have a look at what we got inside the box, ignoring the TBS Velcro strap there which we use to hold on our 850. So we have our bind and fly DC3, 2 sets of 3x3x3 HQ props, a sticker sheet and some screws. The setup was extremely easy. All we had to do was bind the Air unit to our DJI goggles by pressing the button on both of them. So I have to say that this little quad has taken me by surprise. It flew absolutely flawlessly. The build quality is fantastic with the chamfered carbon fibre, and all of the soldering points have been done to a very high standard. And I could definitely see myself owning one of these, or maybe its bigger brother, the DC5 with its 5-inch props. So that's it, a quick overview of the iFlight DC3. If you have any questions, then feel free to put them below in the comments section and I'll do my very best to answer them. There's also links in the description should you wish to read more information or where to buy. You'll also find a link below to the Jumper T16 Pro radio. I've recently tried this radio out and I think I'm going to be changing over to it myself, so take a look at that too. Anyway, that's it for now guys, thank you very much, I'll be back again soon.